Hey, Dave here with Saddleback Leather. I want to show you the classic briefcase. This one is dear to my heart because it was my original briefcase. The original was 14 inches, this one's 16, but still it's the original design, and I love it. So this is really popular for us. Let me tell you all about it. It's one of our larger briefcases, okay? So we have large ones that fit more, and then we have medium-sized ones, and then we have small ones. And this is one of the larger ones. So when I travel, this makes it, by the way, makes into a backpack. The shoulder strap comes off the sides and makes into a backpack here. This one, I put my clothes in here, and then I put my laptop and all that stuff in here. So I'll show you all about all the details of this and why I love it so much. And why you will love it so much here as we go. So I've got this super comfortable handle. By the way, of all the briefcases we have, this one is the most comfortable. It's nice and firm and round, and just like you want to hold it while you're watching movies and stuff. It's really nice. These straps, so little story, when I was selling this originally, and I don't really need to tell you this story, but I thought I would anyways. I feel compelled. These were strapped and buckled, all three buckles with all the pictures. And someone was complaining they weren't selling very well on eBay, and someone complained, like, there's no way I would buckle all three and unbuckle and buckle all three. And I looked down at my own bag, and I only had the center one done, and then I had these two tucked up, because that's what I wanted. And so I tucked them up underneath, boom. Just started selling them like crazy, these bags. So I tuck them up. They're fully removable. They come off. They're not just strapped, just tucked, not just sewn on here. They go underneath. They go, which is like a buffer on the bottom here. They go through the back, and then they come around to the top. And you can use these as a dog leash to tie down the trunk if there's a bicycle in it and it won't close. Size 36 waist. I have a size 36, and these fit. Do just the job when I have to have it. In fact, I've worn them with suits. So anyway, this is that. I've got a back pocket on it here, and I've got a side pocket on either end for sunglasses or for pens or for a water bottle, that kind of thing. Let's see. I've got the outward seams sewn like this, so the seams come together and get sewn instead of in like that, because I wanted these to be a buffer, so if this hits the ground, it's not a direct shock to your laptop or iPad or whatever you have in there. The seams absorb a lot of it first. So if you happen to drop it, let's see. I have D-rings for tying on jackets or blankets in the winter, or any kind of architectural drawings tube. Anything you want to tie on here, fly rod tube, you can tie on and stick it into the pocket, and it would come up here. But you don't have to. And then, let's see, I lined it with pigskin, okay? Pigskin is really super strong. And so they use pigskin around the heel, around your ankle, on shoes, on the liner right there with little padding in there, because your foot in and out, in and out, in and out, rubbing all day, it puts up with it. It's super strong, okay? So we have pigskin liner instead of some nylon, shiny world map. I'm an adventurer, I'm a tough guy fabric. We have this, and then our leather is full grain leather, which means it's the toughest leather there is. So on the top of the hide here, you have the top 25% of the hide has grain, what's called grain, and it's where the fibers are super dense, super tough, super strong. Won't accept stains very well. It doesn't let moisture out. It's really great stuff. And that's the stuff we use. We cut around all the major scars. We like to keep some scars in here, but if they shave off most of those icky scars so they can get more use out of the hide, that's called top grain, when they have just a little bit of grain on top, not much. This is full grain, and then the next best is top grain, and then goes on down to the crap level. So anyway, this is the classic briefcase. Let me show you the inside. So I've got the shoulder strap in here. Of course, you know, makes it into the backpack. And then I've got just, it's pretty basic. You got a 4.5 inches here for putting stuff in, right here on the front side. And then I've got pockets here. Nice, just open pockets. I like to keep things really plain and simple, no breakable parts. And then on the back side, it's just wide open. Here's a 16-inch laptop, a 16-inch MacBook Pro to one of those super, and it's in a case too. It's one of those super laptops for editing super fast. And then, yeah, it's just wide open. And then on the bottom, you're gonna like this, is a hidden flap. Like, it's like something James Bond would use, or maybe Indiana Jones. And also, so we've had stories of people putting cash in there. I've put cash in there, $100 bills on big trips. By the way, when you travel to a lot of places, they don't exchange $20 bills or even 50. They only do 100s. So I usually keep some $100 bills with me somewhere on big trips, because if my cards don't work or something happens weird, I need the local cash. I go exchange a $100 bill. So keep that there, and also that doubles for your laptop. It doubles as a guard against it coming through the bottom. So I don't like, you know, even rocks wear away, but if someone puts their laptop in the exact same spot years after year after year after year, sometimes it wears a little hole in the corner or something, so I put that there, and that keeps it from happening. So let's see, what else is there? No, I think that's about it. We have a little key fob there. I put this bar on the outside instead of underneath. And the reason I did it, that's to hold the handle so the handle stays firm. The reason I did that is because sometimes someone's handle will get chewed by a dog, or some reason they need it redone. Then we will, you don't have to cut through the lining. You just take this, you just cut through the rivets. And these are super hard, like saddle rivets right here, these two on the ends. And then you just replace this bar, or just replace, no, you don't need to replace the bar, just the handle, and you are good to go. But I think, personal opinion, if your kid draws on your briefcase with a Sharpie or something like that, or your dog chews on it, you know, one day it's going to have that beautiful story of your handle being kind of chewed. And if someone go, what happened to your handle? And then you're going to think back, Blue. I've got a shirt that Blue tore one time, and I still have it, and I go, when I see that little tear, I go, Blue. It was just like a good feeling for me. So if something bad does happen to your bag, man, wear that thing with pride, the badge of honor. So yeah, that's the Classic briefcase. This is one of the large ones. So on the large briefcases, we've got, the barrister, we've got the front pocket, and we've got the Classic. And again, let me give you the dimensions. This is 16 inches wide. It is 12 inches tall, and it is 9 inches from side to side, 4.5 and 4.5 inches. So it's 9 inches. This is the deepest one. The barrister is 8 inches, and the front pocket is 7 inches, a little narrower. But this is the one that's dearest to my heart.